Welcome back to WGTV Today. I'm Kim Best, and I have with me this morning the Director of Tourism for the City of Goldsboro, Miss Betsy Roseman. Good morning.
Good morning, Kim. How are you?
I'm great. Glad to have you on WGTV.
Well, thank you for having me here.
Oh, absolutely. I want to be able to share with our community all the events that you are promoting for the City of Goldsboro across Wayne County as well. And we have a long list of those, Betsy, don't we?
Well, we have a couple events coming very closely. And then, of course, we have events already planned throughout the year. And,
absolutely. Well, tell me about Busco Beach. What's going on there?
Well, there's a lot of activity at Busco Beach. We're typically getting about 1,500 to 3,000 riders per weekend, which is phenomenal for the retailers and our hotels in the area.
Are these ATVs they're riding?
They're ATVs. And Busco Beach has about 1,800 acres. And then on August 31st through September 1st, we have AMA, which is American Motorcycle Association. It's a sanctioned event. We'll be having the AMA Extreme Dirt Track competition, and that'll draw riders from probably 10 to 15 states.
Wow, so a lot of their events are not just for Wayne County citizens. I mean, these are events that people travel all over everywhere to come here and compete.
Typically, we have most of our visitation is from Virginia, Tennessee.
Wow.
We do have some from South Carolina and Pennsylvania, and large portion of North Carolina, western North Carolina. But more people from outside come to Busco Beach than the locals.
Right. Okay. Well, how about the Hillbilly Hike that the Parks and Recreation is promoting that's coming up?
Well, we're excited about Hillbilly Hike. It's a new venture. Extreme sports events are very big, especially in North Carolina. And Hillbilly Hike will be an extreme competition. It'll have a 5K. It'll have a float down the river.
It's an obstacle course.
Yes, it's an obstacle course, and everybody's encouraged to dress up as a hillbilly.
That is hilarious.
And so we're hoping to get a lot of visitation from the western part of the state for that as well.
And I believe they can go on Parks and Rec's Facebook page or website, as well as Travel and Tourism.
Yeah, they can go to hillbillyhike.com or visit goldsboronc.com.
Oh, that's wonderful. And they can actually register, I believe, complete the registration form on hillbillyhike.com.
Yes.
And they can find out more details. If I'm not mistaken, there is a map, a Google map, that when they click on the different locations, it'll tell more details about every event, every obstacle.
And the event will be held at Waynesboro.
Waynesboro Park?
Waynesboro Park on 117 South.
Okay.
And that will again be September 15th.
Wow, we have all kinds of unusual events here in Goldsboro, but that's what makes it exciting, you know? And then another one we want to talk about is Wayne Regional Agricultural Fair. That's coming up very soon.
The fair will begin on the 27th of September, and I believe it runs through October 6th or 8th. But that is the 4th largest fair in North Carolina, so we're very proud of our fair.
The 4th largest fair. Wow.
Milton Ingram has done a fantastic job.
Well, we have so many things that are interesting to our community to be able to go and see, from the talent shows to the livestock. I mean, there's just so many creative and unusual things, and it's an opportunity for the people in Wayne County to get to see one another, because you may not run into people, you know, throughout the year, but it draws large crowds, and then we have people from out of the community come as well.
Because we have probably 5 surrounding counties and even further that will come to the fair.
Well, can you tell us who directs the Wayne Regional Agriculture Fair?
That's Milton Ingram.
Okay.
This is his last year. We will miss him dearly, but I hear he's got a pretty decent replacement coming in.
That's great.
And another thing we are excited about is the vendors come in about 4 or 5 days ahead of the fair, and they spend lots of money in Wayne County replenishing their supplies, purchasing items that they will need. Some of them actually go out and buy vehicles, cash. So I'm sure that.
So they're eating at our restaurants. They're visiting our stores. And they're spending funds and money here in Wayne County. So that just boosts our economic development as well.
And they load up and then they move on to the next
community.
So we're just really excited about the money they put into our economy, as well as what the fair generates.
Absolutely. Well, are there any other big events coming up this fall that we need to know about?
Well, Jazz on George will be October 27th, and that is sponsored by the Arts Council and I believe DGGC. And that will be on George Street. And then we have our reenactment of the Battle of Goldsboro Bridge.
That's
will be in
always fun.
December. And then we're already gearing up for our April Pig in the Park.
That was a huge success this
Yes.
year. Huge success. It's growing by leaps and bounds.
This will be our 4th year. I think it's going to be April 13th. We brought in about 7,500 people last year, and we're hoping for about 10,000 this year. And then at the end of the month, we'll have North Carolina Pickle Festival in April, and then May, we've got Wings Over Wayne for 2013.
Wow. So with all of these events, tell me how Travel and Tourism helps promote these events, because I know with all the different events that the community and our departments of Goldsboro promote and sponsor, how does tourism work hand in hand with that?
Well, we market it. We market it to the outside. When you see billboards along the highways, and those are tourism's responsibilities. We advertise in magazines, online, radio, any way we can. Social media is big. One thing I did forget is the Paramount series starts October 5th.
Yes, it does, and they have a great lineup this year.
Great lineup. Sherry has done an excellent job getting that promoted. You'll see those billboards go up shortly soon as well. And one thing we're very excited about is we have a new tourism app. It's In Touch Wayne, and you can download that from the App Store. And basically,
it's amazing.
It breaks down everything to do in Goldsboro, as well as there's a segment just for Seymour Johnson, the Family Y. You have the Arts Council, the Paramount,
Of course, the City of Goldsboro.
and City of Goldsboro. And I believe it's a work in progress.
Absolutely. But when I was looking at it recently, I was really interested to see how it breaks down into different categories like dining. So it breaks it down into restaurants, it breaks it down into hotels, all the different things that you would be interested in knowing about if you're outside the county of what you can do. And then when you're in the county, it breaks it down into events and the dates. It gives you basic information. So I think it's a great way to be able to share the information across the state, across the county. And we can look at it easily from our phone, walking down the street, sitting at our house. If we just want to know what's going on, pull out your phone, load that app, break it down, and look through all the different categories. And you'll continue to add things throughout the year. Is that correct?
Yeah, we'll continue, and we have to be prepared to be able to educate all avenues.
Absolutely.
So we still do in print,
Absolutely.
as well as the app. And it's just a continual trying to get all the information out about Goldsboro, Wayne County to everyone we can.
Right. Well, thank you so much. This has been interesting to find out about all the activities we have to look forward to this year.
And anyone can check out our website. It's a work in progress as well. We're getting ready to do a major update, but you can visit our website at visitgoldsboronc.com.
And the City of Goldsboro has a Facebook page,
Yes.
which we share travel and tourism information on a daily basis. So if you'd like more information, check out the Facebook for the City of Goldsboro. You can also look at the Travel and Tourism website to find out what's going on around our community and the events we have and exciting things to look forward to throughout the rest of the year. So thank you, Betsy, for coming this morning, and thank you for joining us on WGTV.
Well, thank you for having me.